cancer game. While this is an important softball game, we are all joining together to try and fight back against cancer. Around the field, you'll notice some donation link QR codes. There's one right in front of the stands over here, one in the outfield, and the third one's right in front of the center field stands as well. In addition, we have a list of names over here that members of the Medfield softball team and the Hopkinton softball team submitted of people they know who have been affected by cancer. Between our two programs, we have more than 50 names on that side, so it's clearly something that means a lot to both programs. We're really excited to try and raise money for the American Cancer Society. Hopkinton would like to thank Medfield for participating with us in this event. We're really excited to be able to raise some foundation. And before we start today, we're going to have third baseman, junior captain Ashton Gallery sing the national anthem.
The water might cut out here and there. What's everything? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lauren Anderson Field for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Softball. As this afternoon, the Hopkinton Hillers take on the Medfield Warriors in a TVL large matchup, and this is the annual strikeout cancer game where both teams work together to try to raise a little money to strike out cancer. Certainly a great cause. And another great cause of this game is the fact that Hiller softball is going for the TVL large title. If they win today, they are guaranteed at least a piece of the title. If they win today's game, they will be the lone TVL large champions. As we are underway, and we apologize having some connection issues with our broadcast, but we are recording and we'll have the entirety of the festivities out available on our YouTube page tonight, as this pitch is going to be hit into left field, and that'll be a base hit for the leadoff hitter for Medfield, Tess Backey. So she starts off with a double. On the mound today for the Hillers is Alex Riesenberger getting the start. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera. And it is a hot but nice day for some Hiller softball. Temperatures are in the 80s, and I would say this is certainly the hottest day we've had all spring. As at the plate is Lindsay Barrett. And the pitch by Riesenberger in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And this is hit in the air right side, foul. Line up and the pitch, fouled into the backstop. Hiller baseball also taking on Medfield today. We've got that game live as well. John Ritz is over there bringing you that game. Line up and the pitch. And this is a little hopper up the middle. The throw to first is going to be dropped. There's a little fling by Charlotte Holden to the first baseman, Tenley Wynn, and she ends up dropping it. So the hitter will reach on the error. So a good start for the Medfield Warriors as that pitch inside. Runner from first takes off for second. Stolen base there. So now it's runners on second and third for Medfield. There's a strike. Line up and the pitch, and this is laced up the left side, and a couple of runs are going to score for Medfield, and that is a 2 RBI double by the pitcher, Kaylee Larkin. So Medfield in business, getting things started effectively, and they have a 2-0 lead. That's fouled off. At the plate right now is Ashley Fessenden, the first baseman. A correction, that's Kendall Larkin at the plate. Kendall Larkin, the catcher. You get a pair of Larkins on the team. Kaylin Larker, the pitcher, and Kendall Larkin, the catcher, as this is fouled off. We'll get you the Hiller Diamond in just a moment. And there's a strikeout. First out of the inning. And now to the plate, Ashley Fessenden. Riesenberger set to deal. There's a strike. Wind up and the pitch, swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. We'll see if after those couple runs, Riesenberger could settle down a little bit and get some consecutive outs here. At the plate, that is Katie Curry. There's a strike. Hit in the air, foul. Wind up and the pitch. Into the backstop she goes. Set to deliver. A little inside there. Fouled off. Good battle here. And that's hit in the air, caught by the catcher. And that will wrap up the inning. Medfield does plate a pair. We'll head to the bottom of the first. 2-0 Medfield here on HCAM. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the first inning. Hillers coming up to the plate. Starting things off for the Hillers will be Zoe Levine, the right fielder. On the mound for Medfield is Kaylin Larkin. Let's take a look at the Medfield Diamond. Kaylin Larkin on the mound, Kendall Larkin the catcher, Ashley Ferndon at first base. Over at second base, Lindsay Barrett. Shortstop is Tess Backey. Third base is Katie Curry. And from left to right, Kate Rodenhe, Sophie Baker, and Caroline Seitz. Wind up and the pitch inside. For the Hillers, you have Zoe Levine leading off and playing right field. Charlotte Holden will bat second and play second base. Caroline Osman is the designated player hitting third as that's fouled away. Holly Pahark, shortstop, hitting cleanup. Tenley Wynn is the first baseman hitting fifth. Caroline Kane is playing left field, batting sixth. Ashley Callery, third baseman, hitting seventh. Zoe Adams, catcher, hitting eighth. And Callie Arthur is the center fielder, hitting ninth. Set to deliver, swing and a miss, and there's an out. One away, that'll bring up Charlotte Holden. Here's a strike. That went outside, 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. They'll make it a 1-2 count. And what shall strike out, throw down in time, 2 away. So pair strikeouts to start the game off for Kaylin Larkin. Caroline Osman now coming to the plate. And she'll get a piece of this one over to center field. See you later. A solo shot for the designated player, Caroline Osman. She tattooed that ball. Just what the Hillers needed to get some momentum going. A nice solo shot, and it's a 2-1 game. That'll bring up Holly Paharek. And she'll get a piece of this over to center field, and that is going to land for a base hit. So there's a single for Paharek, and now Tenley Wynn will step to the plate. And the Hillers getting those bats going. There's a strike. Foul ball there. Paharik took off for second, and that was Caroline Osmond, the sophomore, her first home run of the season. Paharik will have to return to first base. Line up and the pitch, and this is fouled over to the Medfield bench. Line up and the pitch down low. And Paharik will take off and safely reach second. So advance on the wild pitch there. Hit in the air to left side and foul. On the mound, you got Kaylin. We have Larkin for Medfield. Kaylin Larkin. She has a 7.44 ERA on the season, 1-3 in her senior season. Pitching has not been the strength of this Medfield team. We've been trying out a number of different pitchers, trying to find a solution that works. Swing and a miss, and that'll wrap up the inning. But the Hillers plate a run. They still trail, however, 2-1 as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Top of the second inning, and it's Kate Rodenhe starting things off with a single. That'll bring up Sophie Baker, the center fielder. And here's another hit. That'll drop into center field. So it's going to be a pair of runners for Medfield as they look to get things going offensively here in the second inning. Ava Thompson, the designated player, will step to the plate. There's a bunt, fouled away. And this is going to be hit up the right side, throw to second, they'll get the out there. So Ava Thompson reaches on the fielder's choice. And we apologize again, folks, having some connection issues with the live broadcast. We're trying to work on it, but at the very worst case, we'll have the entirety of this broadcast out tonight. Tesbacki, the shortstop, will step in. Yeah, it looks like Medfield coach going to come out, Travis Telefaro, and have a discussion with the umpire here. And it looks like, are they changing the call? Sophie Baker is back at second base. So they are going to discuss if she was out or not. And it looks like they will say she was indeed out. And I think that's the right call. Looks like the tag was clearly there. So it'll be runners on first and third. Tesbacki at the plate. Runner from first takes off, and they'll give her the steal. There's a strike. Fouled into the backstop. So on the mound you have Alex Riesenberger. She's a sophomore. 3.23 ERA on the season coming into this game. 8 wins, 2 losses. 15 appearances in the pitcher circle. She has done a nice job for the Hillers as this is hit in the air and foul. Set to deliver. Ripped up the left side. That's going to get through. 1 run is in. Here comes another. And it's a 2 RBI single for Tesbacki. As Caroline Roden, he will score, as well as Ava Thompson. Lindsay Barrett at the plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. As Medfield has plated another pair. Bats getting going for the Warriors. Medfield hitting a .410 as a team. Hillers hitting a .363. So 2 pretty good offensive teams doing battle here today. And the runner from first taking off, throw to second. It was close, but she's safe. A stolen base there for Backi. walk. We'll see what the leash will be with Riesenberger. Perhaps they end up getting Addie Walls in there, who's been pitching very well for the Hillers, and now we have a hit batter. So that will load up the bases for the Warriors. Still only one out. We'll get a discussion out in the pitcher's circle. And I got the whole infield in there. Riesenberger is going to stay in the game for now. And this is going to be hit in the air and caught by the shortstop. And boy, is that what the Hillers needed right there. All the runners will stay put. 2 away, and that'll bring up Ashley Fendon. That pitch a little low. There's a strike. Inside there. Here's the 2-1 fouled into the backstop. And she's going to get a good piece of this. Back to the fence. It'll drop in front. Here comes 1 run, and a second run is in to score. And that will end up clearing the bases for Medfield, as they will plate 3 runs. Backey, Barrett, and Larkin all around to score on the 3 RBI double by Ashley Fendon. And just like that, it is a 7-1 Medfield lead, as they have brought out the bats here this afternoon. And now it looks like we may be getting a new pitcher for the Hillers. They are indeed going to bring out Addie Walls, so she will take over. Medfield has batted around, as Ashley Fessenden, has hit a 3 RBI double to make it a 7-1 game. The Hillers bringing in Addie Walls to pitch the rest of this inning and further. We'll step aside. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers softball on HCAM. All right, we are ready to continue on. As Katie Curry at the plate. Line up and the pitch, a little high there. Walls delivers. There's a strike. Another strike there. Nice pitch by Walls. Well, Walls has been a good story for the Hillers. Just a freshman, and she has stepped in a number of situations where they needed some strong pitching and got the job done. We got the chance to see her a few weeks ago take on Holliston, and she ended up getting a nice win in that game. And ended up striking out, I believe it was 15 hitters in that game, as that pitch just outside. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled away. To the set. Swing and a miss. Well, that'll wrap up the inning. And we will head to the bottom of the third, but the Hillers trail 7-1 on HCAM. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the bottom of the second inning. It is a 7-1 Medfield lead. That was wrong going to break in second. And this is hit in the air, and that's gone. A home run for Caroline Kane to start off the inning. And the Hillers may have entered the inning down 7-1, but they aren't ready to go away yet. That'll make it a 7-2 game here in the bottom of the second. So a nice start to the inning for Kane, and that'll bring up Calorie. For Kane, that is her first home run of the season. So a couple of firsts for the Hillers Home run-wise, you had Caroline Osmond in the first inning, and now Caroline Kane in the second inning. As Ashley Callery steps in. Swing and a miss. Wind up and the pitch. Another swing and a miss there. You are tuned into the Strikeout Cancer game, final home game of the regular season for Hiller softball, and actually the final game of the regular season for Hiller softball. Next up will be the postseason. And if Hiller softball wins this game against Medfield, they will be the lone TVL Large title holder. They've already clinched a piece of the title with the win against Westwood, and they are trying to claim the whole title for themselves here this afternoon. Wind up and the pitch, down low. A walk there. So Callery drawing the walk, and that'll bring up Zoe Adams. Zoe Adams, a junior, hitting a .490 on the season. Has 16 RBIs and 3 runs to her credit. Hiller's looking to get a rally going here to work their way back into this game. They trail 7-2 here in the bottom of the second. That one a little high. Wind up and the pitch. Ripped up the left side. That'll trickle through. It's going to be 2 on for the Hillers. Still no outs. Callery up to second. Adams to first. To the plate, Callie Arthur. Stoppage here. I think Coach Taliaferro wanted to have a little talk with his pitcher. Callie Arthur hitting a .240 on the season, and she's going to square to bunt here. Nice bunt, slow roller picked up by the second baseman, and everybody will be safe. That was just a perfect bunt by Callie. And she gets the job done there. Bases loaded for the Hillers. And that is going to bring up the top of the order. Zoe Levine will step to the plate. Zoe, a sophomore, hitting a .300 on the season. She has 16 runs scored, 7 RBIs. Wind up and the pitch. A little high there. There's a strike. Larkin set to deliver. High there, says the umpire. Hit in the air and foul. Winds and deals. There's a strike. And that is out number one. Got her looking. Over to Charlotte Holden. Outside there. Fouled away. Set to deliver, and that is low. Hiller baseball update. Hiller's currently leading Medfield 1-0. They're in the fourth inning. Down low. Hiller baseball with a chance at the TVL title as well. And they get her with the strikeout there as Caroline Osmond will step in. And folks, we apologize, having some connection issues with the live broadcast. We will certainly have the entirety of this game available tonight. It's there for Osmond. Outside. Wind up and the pitch, fouled into the backstop. She winds and deals, and after all that, she ends up striking out 3 straight to get out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the third. It's a 7-2 Medfield lead on HCAM. top of the third. Katie Curry at the plate for Medfield. Pitch a little high. Swing and a miss. And a nice pitch there by Walls. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout for Walls. Bring up. Singled to get the rally started last inning. Ended up being a 5-run inning for Medfield. Right up and the pitch. Another strike there. Well, Eddie Walls on the mound. 3.73 ERA. 5 wins, 3 losses. And that ERA, I mean, rocky, but she has improved it as the season has progressed. She has just gotten better and better in the pitcher's circle. And there's another strikeout for Walls, and that will wrap up the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third on HCAM. Welcome back in. We are ready for the bottom of the third inning. Holly Paharic stepping to the plate. Puts that one low, 1-0. I'm happy to be with you on the call. Joe Frackleton on camera. We apologize, folks. We're having some technical glitches with the broadcast. Trying to work through it. We'll have the entirety of the game out tonight. Looks like you'll catch bits and pieces of the game. It may cut out a few times. So we're trying to work on that. That's fouled away. Set to deliver. And this is a slow roller right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, no problem. So they'll get Paharic 1-3, and that'll bring up Tenley Wynn. Line up and the pitch. There's a strike. And she gets a good piece of this one. That'll drop into left center. A 1-out single for Wynn. That'll bring Caroline Keene up to the plate. She winds and deals, swing and a miss. Caroline Keene had her first home run of the season in the second inning. Line up and the pitch. And she'll pop this one up, and it's caught by the shortstop for the out. 2 away. Ashley Callery set to step in. Down low. Here's the 1-0. Little low there. 2-0. Ashley Callery has hit the ball well this season at .327 batting average, 17 runs scored, 18 RBIs. Little high, runner from first, taking off, throw to second, and they get her. So Wynn is caught stealing, and we are marching on to the top of the fourth. 7-2 Medfield lead on HCAM. Alex Riesenberger. She has pitched fantastic. And she'll get a strike there. 1-2 the count on Tess Backey, leadoff hitter for Medfield. Down low. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Addie Walls. Gonna bring up Lindsay Barrett, the second baseman. Nice strike there. Down low. Swing and a miss. One and two the count. Fouled away. Line up and the pitch. Low and inside. 2-2. She winds and deals. Another low pitch there. And she got her. That'll bring up Kaylin Larkin. Larkin had a 2 RBI double in the first and was hit by a pitch in the second. And that pitch missed according to the home plate umpire. There's a strike, 1-1. Little high there. Hit high in the air towards left field and caught by the third baseman. For the third out, 1, 2, 3 they go, and we will move along to the bottom of the fourth, the 7-2 Medfield lead. Bottom of the fourth inning, we have a Hiller baseball update. A 1-0 Hillers lead over Medfield in the top of the fifth. But Medfield does have a pair on base. And it looks like they just got the third out via a strikeout. So Hiller baseball maintains a 1-0 lead as they move to the bottom of the fifth. Ashley Callery at the plate for the Hillers. There's a strike. 2-1. In the bottom of the fourth here, 7-2 Medfield lead. All 7 runs for Medfield were in the first 2 innings. And they were charged to Alex Riesenberger. Well, at least the earned runs. There were, I believe, a couple that were due to error. The Hillers looking to get their bats going to try to get back in this game. And perhaps this is the start of a rally here as that's hit into left field. A nice leadoff single for Ashley Callery. And the junior hitting the ball well, 327 coming into this game. Zoe Adams now steps in, and she has been hitting the ball very well. 490 batting average on the season. 16 RBIs and 3 runs scored. Puts this one up the left side, and it's bobbled by the third baseman, but she'll pick it up and still get the out. Callery does move up to second. So a 5-3 out to get Adams, and that'll bring up Callie Arthur. Callie Arthur, a sophomore, hitting a 240 on the season. Line up and the pitch, down low. A nice afternoon for a ball game. Probably the warmest day we've had of the spring season, and very good turnout to take this game in. A lot of people standing along the outfield fence to the left of us. 2-0 count. Hit high in the air towards center field and caught. 2 away. And that'll bring up Zoe Levine. Good catch there by Kate Rodenhigh. First pitch there, ball. Line up and the pitch, down low. And this is Cammie Trendle at the plate. So she's hitting for Zoe Levine. Cammie Trendle, a 333 batting average. And a swing and a miss there. Wind up and the pitch. And this will take a couple hops foul. That'll fill up the count. Trendle has had 15 plate appearances this year, 5 for 15 overall. Wind up and the pitch. And the walk is drawn. Good eye there by Cammie. That'll bring up Charlotte Holden. So 2 on for the Hillers. There is 2 outs in the inning. Charlotte Holden, a junior, .269 batting average coming into this game. Takes a strike. .27 runs scored, 14 RBIs for Holden on the season. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 the count. Inside. Set to deliver. Down low. Another low pitch there. 2-2. That's fouled away. And this is hit in the air to left field, but caught. For the 3rd out, and we will head to the top of the 5th. A 7-2 Medfield lead on HCAM. Welcome back. We're ready for the top of the 5th. It's Kendall Larkin, the catcher, at the plate. Oh, and 1 count. There's a ball, 1-1. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. We apologize for the connection issues we've been having with our live stream. We'll have the entirety of the game released tonight, or available tonight, because we are recording. But unfortunately, having a few connection issues here and there, but we're hoping that most of the stream is coming through. As this is hit in the air, and that is gone. A home run for Kendall Larkin. And she tattoos that ball, and that will make it an 8-2 score. That is her first home run of the season. And the sophomore came into this game hitting a .492. Adds on to that batting average and gets her first goner of the season. As Ashley Fessenden will step in. Swing and a miss. So the Warriors get a little more security there. There's a strike. Fouled into the backstop. Well, Medfield as a team has hit 14 homers on the season coming into today's action. And they can now say 15 as they get another one there. The majority of those home runs have been hit by Kaylin Larkin, who's their pitcher today. She has 12 on the season, and I was told by Coach Telefaro that she has 39 home runs in her career, and she is looking to get number 40. As we will have an out, a 2-3 out there, as Fessenden goes down, and that will bring up the third baseman, Katie Curry, the junior. Oh, and 1 the count, and now 0-2 as she fouls that one away. Well, Addie Walls has come into the game for the Hillers and calmed it down a little bit. A rough couple of innings in the pitcher circle by Riesenberger. But the cleanup hitter, Kendall Larkin, able to come through with a shot for Medfield. Walls set to deal. And there is a strikeout. 2 away. Kate Rodenhigh, the center fielder, set to step in. The sophomore hitting a .320 on the season. Coming into this game, 9 runs, 15 RBIs. A little low there. Swing and a miss. Fouled into the backstop. One and 2 the count. A little outside there. Set to deliver. There's strike 3. That'll wrap up the inning. Medfield does get a solo shot by Kendall Larkin to make it an 8-2 game as we head to the bottom of the 5th on HCAM. Bottom of the 5th inning, Caroline Osmond, the designated player, steps in. Takes that one a little high. Wind up and the pitch. A little high there. 2-0. Osmond 1 for 2 today. She had a solo shot back in the 1st inning. That one upstairs. Well, the middle of the Hiller order coming up this inning. We'll see if they could get something going as Osmond draws the walk. That'll bring up Holly Paharik, the cleanup hitter and shortstop. Paharik 1 for 2 on the day. And she'll put this one in the air, foul. Wind up and the pitch. Called into the backstop. Oh, and 2 the count. Ooh, that one I think just slipped out of her hand. Paharik has been tremendous this season with the bat for the Hillers. A .541 batting average coming into the game. 33 runs scored, 27 driven in. And she'll get a piece of this one up the left side, and that'll get into left field. So it'll be 2 on and no outs for the Hillers. Tenley Windu up next. The sophomore Tenley win at a .362 on this season. Coming into the game, 15 runs scored, 26 RBIs. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. A little high and outside there. Two lines and deals, and this is hit in the air, left side, caught by the shortstop. Tess Backey has been pretty busy over at that shortstop position. Makes a nice play there. And that'll bring up Caroline Kane. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled into the backstop. Ball. 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. And this is ripped up the middle. That's going to get through. Lead runner being waved around. The throw home is cut off. And that is an RBI single for Caroline Kane. As Caroline Osmond around to score, that makes it an 8-3 game. Ashley Callery due up next. And she's going to lift this one in the air. That'll drop. And everybody's going to be safe. A rare infield single there. And its bases loaded. 1 out for the Hillers. Zoe Adams to the plate. Things getting a little interesting. Adams 1 for 2 on the day. Singled back in the second inning. Swing and a miss there. Up the middle, glove by the shortstop. I think she laid the tag on the runner. The throw gets away. And a run gonna score. Now the question is, did she get the tag on that runner? It was very close, I believe. She may have missed. Doesn't look like they signaled that she got the tag, so it's going to be another run for the Hillers, and they'll have 2 on. Runners on first and third. Allie Arthur coming up to the plate. Actually, they're good. 2 runs scored in that situation. So 8-5. Hiller lead and a stolen base there. Running is Bridget Rolecki. She got the stolen base. She's pinch running for the catcher, Zoe Adams, courtesy runner there. So the Hillers end up getting 2 runs on that last ground ball. Was coming up on the runner at second. I thought she may have got the tag there, but she did not. And both runners in scoring position end up coming around for the Hillers. And we got ourselves a 3-run game. Hillers right back in it. Lecky on second, Callery on third, Callie Arthur at the plate. Out. That's the second out of the inning. Now we got Cammie Trendle stepping to the plate. She took over for Stowe Levine at first spot. Outfielders in. Play a little more in. That pitch down low. Wind up and the pitch. A little high there. Baseball update, a 1-0 lead still for the Hillers as this is hit in the air and that'll drop for a base hit. Another pair of runs around to score. A job well done there by Cammie Trendle. A 2 RBI double, and the Hillers are in business. It's a 7-game. Hillers have batted around. Charlotte Holden is at the plate. There's a strike. Well, this Hiller team, they can hit, they can drive and runs. And they're right back in this one. That pitch down low. Hillers trying to take that TBL large title all for themselves. They don't want to share. Wind up and the pitch. Inside. There's a nice pitch, and there for a strike. 3-1 the count. 3-2, excuse me. The decisive pitch. Hit in the air and fouled off the batting cages, and it's stuck up there. Send Joe Frackleton over to get that one down. He said he will if there's shade over there. I don't think there is, so I think he's going to stay here. Take the camera over to the shade spot. That one's fouled away. Count is full on Holden. Hillers have pleaded 3 runs in this inning, and they are right back in this game. They do have a runner in scoring position right now. Cammie Trendle at second base. Cammie Trendle with a huge 2 RBI double, and this is driven in the air. It'll drop into right field, and here comes the game-tying run. And this ball game is tied. An RBI double for Charlotte Holden. Unbelievable. The bats have come alive for the Hillers. An RBI double for Holden, drives in Trendle, and we are tied. Caroline Osmond at the plate. Well, it's been quite the comeback for the Hillers. Line up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side foul, and out of play. Larkin set to deliver, and a strikeout throwdown. They'll get the out. But the Hillers tie up the game as they are able to plate a whole lot of runs in that inning. They played 6 runs in the 5th inning, and we will head to the top of the 6th with the score 8-8 on Top of the 6th inning, and we got a brand new game. Here at Lauren Anderson Field, the Hillers have tied it with a 6-run bottom of the 5th. Stepping in is Sophie Baker. Addie Walls came into the game to pitch in the 2nd inning and has settled things down. Throw to first, they get the out. 1-3 for out number 1. Gonna bring up the designated player, Ava Thompson. We might have a pinch hitter here. Will indeed. Pinch hitting is Lucy Manuel. So Lucy Manuel pinch hitting. Emmanuel. Wind up and the pitch, up high. There's a strike. Well, Addie Walls has got to be motivated now after the Hiller bats came through to tie this game up. Another strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, 2 away. Top of the order up for Medfield. Tespacki stepping in. Just misses. A little low there. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Hit high in the air, right side foul, 2-2. And this is driven into the Hiller bench area. Fortunately, no one's sitting there, as they're all outside along the fence. Walls winds and deals, hit high in the air, and it is caught by the first baseman. Tenley win for the 3rd out, and we are heading to the bottom of the 6th with the score Medfield 8, Hillers 8. You are tuned in to Hillers Softball on HCAM. the 6th inning, an 8-8 game. Once upon a time, the Hillers were down 8-2. They had a 6-run bottom of the 5th as Paharic puts this one up the middle. Glove by the shortstop, throw to first, they got her. And Paharic is arguing that they didn't touch the bag, but I don't know if she's going to win that conversation. 6-3 out. That was a good play by Tess Backey as she brings to her left to get that throw over. Coach wants to talk things over. Now the question is, did the first baseman's foot touch the bag? And I think that's what they're arguing. The first baseman never touched the bag or stepped on the bag. But typically, they don't change these calls unless one of the other umpires saw it differently, and it doesn't look like the home plate umpire is going to have the conversation. So we'll continue on. Emily Wynn steps in. Well, I guess a good eye there by Wynn is that was a no strike call. The home plate umpire saying something to the bench. Wind up and the pitch. Hit high in the air, right side, caught. Second baseman Lindsay Barrett ranges over for the catch. 2 away. Caroline Kane to the plate. Well, Caroline Kane had a home run back in the 3rd and single in the 5th. Has scored 2 runs, having a good day. She wouldn't mind another moonshot here. Ooh, that went a little high. Oh, she gets a good piece of this one. Towards the fence. See you later. That's gone. And the Hillers take the lead. Caroline Kane goes yard for the 2nd time today. Unbelievable. Caroline Kane with her 2nd home run of the game, and the Hillers lead it 9-8 in the bottom of the 6th. Wow. Just what the Hillers needed. Ashley Callery steps to the plate. Down low. There's a strike. Up the middle, slow roller, bobbled by the shortstop. Callery reaches. I'm going to score that a single. Very difficult play to make with that awkward slow roll up the middle. Well, the Hillers wouldn't mind adding some security if possible. They're officially scoring it in error. All right, so let's say reached on an error. I think you could give that a hit, though. Adams sends this in the air, and it's caught by the left fielder. She's just able to hang on to it. But Caroline Kane hits one out of the yard and gives the Hillers a 9-8 lead, and Medfield is down to their final 3 outs coming up next on HCAM. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to Hiller Softball live at Lauren Anderson Field. We are ready for the top of the 7th. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for Medfield. They are down to their final 3 outs after Caroline Kane hit a 2-out solo shot to put the Hillers up by 1. Lindsay Barrett fouls that into the backstop. Addie Walls now going for the win. And the Hillers looking to clinch the TVL Large title. They would be the lone title holders if they are able to finish this game with a W. 0-2 the count. Got her! 1 away. Kaylin Larkin, the pitcher, up next. Good hitter here for Medfield. .623 batting average on the season for Larkin. 12 home runs, 41 RBIs, and she has scored 30 runs. Big threat at the plate. That pitch looked good from here, but the ump didn't like it. 1-0. Little high. Nice pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Kendall Larkin due up next. You got Caitlin and Kendall, the Larkin sisters. Oh, I don't know what was wrong with that one, to be honest with you. 3-1 the count. There's strike 2, full count. Hit in the air, and that'll drop into left field. And it's bobbled by the outfielder. The quick throw in by Trendle, and it's a 1-out double for Kaylin Larkin. So the game-tying run standing on second base. Kendall Larkin now stepping in. Be interesting to see if she tries to steal here. That pitch down low. Hit in the air, right side, foul. That's fouled away. Well, you got an exciting Hiller baseball game going on with Medfield and an exciting softball game over here. Hiller baseball and Medfield are currently tied up at 2 apiece in the bottom of the 7th. Hiller baseball does have the bases loaded, however, with no outs. So things are looking good. And this is up the middle, glove by the shortstop. Throw to first, they get the out. Kaylin Larkin advances to third. A 6-3 out. And that'll bring up Ashley Fessenden. Swing and a miss. Medfield down to their final out, but the game-tying run is on third. Down low. What a ball game this has been. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Just outside. 2-2 the count. Hit in the air, foul. Fessenden had a 3 RBI double back in the second. She's 1 for 3 today. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air, over to center field, and this game is tied. An RBI single for Fessenden. We are tied up at 9 apiece. Katie Curry steps in. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Oh, I don't know what was wrong with that one. This home plate umpire has an interesting strike zone at times. Fouled into the backstop. Fessenden did steal second. The Hiller baseball ended up getting the win over Medfield. a pinch runner coming in. Ella Roeder coming in to pinch run. Baseball ends up getting the 3-2 win over Medfield. Wrap up their TVL play for the regular season as they get the walk-off in the bottom of the 7th. Will we have a walk-off here? We shall see. And that is foul. Hit high in the air towards foul territory and out of play. Pinch runner Ella Roeder at second base. Pinch running for Fessenden. Ripped up the left side. Bobbled by the third baseman. The throw over and everybody's safe. Smart play by the shortstop, getting that ball to third base to keep that runner there. So it's now runners on the corners, 2 outs. Kate Brodecki to the plate. And might we have another pinch runner here? Or a pinch hitter, perhaps. Nope, it's going to be Kate Rodenhigh to the plate. There's a strike. She winds and deals. Hit in the air over to right field, and that is foul. Just foul. Walls trying to battle through this inning. It gets away from the catcher, and the runner from first will advance to second. Katie Curry up to second, runner at third stays put. 1-2 the count. Hit in the air over to right field. That'll drop in. 1 run is in, and here comes another. A 2 RBI single for Kate Rodenhigh. What a piece of hitting there, and Medfield is back in the lead. That'll make it an 11-9 game. Oh, that's just bad. Walls was doing a really nice job coming into this game after struggled. And the Hillers were able to take that 9-8 lead and were 1 out away from the victory. But then this Medfield lineup that's hitting a .410 at the team came through. Fouled into the backstop. Sophie Baker at the plate. Runner from first taking off. Throw to second. It was close, but the umpire calls her safe. Swing and a miss. And that will wrap up the top of the 7th. To the bottom of the 7th we go. And the Hillers come back, trailing 11-9. They're down to their final 3 outs next on HCAM. Bottom of the 7th inning. Hillers down to their final 3 outs. Callie Arthur going to start off with a bunt, and it's foul. Well, the Hillers led 9-8 coming into this inning. They came back all the way down they came back from a 6-run deficit and took the lead in the bottom of the 6th, but then the Medfield bats got going in the top of the 7th. And now we'll see if the Hiller bats could get going. As Kaylin Larkin trying to grab that win for the Warriors. A little high there, 2-1. Up the left side, foul, 2-2. Those of you that missed the update earlier, Hiller baseball got a walk-off win over Medfield in the bottom of the 7th. That game a 3-2 final. Hiller baseball, they are just on a ridiculous winning streak right now. I believe that's 15 in a row for Hiller baseball. And their regular season will wrap up with the annual Metro West Daily News Tournament over at Mahan Field in Natick. We're hoping to have coverage of some of those games. As Callie Arthur going to draw a walk. Top of the order for the Hillers. Zoe Levine initially started things off in the top of the order. Got her listed on Game Changer as hitting, so is she back in the lineup? They had Cammie Trendle hit the last couple of plate appearances in this spot. And she's trying to bunt. That is Cammie Trendle at the plate. Oh, and 1 the count. Hiller's trying to manufacture some runs outside. 1-1. Just gonna grab the corner, according to the umpire. So this umpire is at a low strike zone. 1-2. And this is hit in the air, left side, foul out of play. Down low, runner from first, taking off, throw to second, not in time. Stolen base for Callie Arthur. Well, keep in mind, 2 runs ties the game if you're the Hillers. Three runs wins the game. For those of you doing the math at home. Slow roller up the middle, glove by the shortstop, throw to first, and they got her. But Arthur advances to third. So a job well done by Trendle. She moves Arthur. It ends up being a couple bases, but gets her to third, and now you have Charlotte Holden to the plate. Well, Charlotte Holden having a decent day at the plate, 1 for 4. Outside, gets away from the catcher, and here comes a run! Oh, they got her at the plate! Wow, it was a risky call sending her, but they were able to get the out at the plate. So now you have no one on, and the Hillers down to their final out. I would love to see the review, the video review of that one. That was close. But the umpire was right there, so we're going to trust that he had the right call. As that pitch inside and low. Well, that's one of those situations that you could go back and analyze and say, maybe that wasn't the best situation to try to send her. There's a strike. I mean, you got the core of your lineup coming up next. You got Holden now, Osmond, and Paharic. And this is back to the pitcher, throw to first, and this ball game is over. The Medfield Warriors win a wild one by a final score of 11-9. Once upon a time, it was an 8-2 Medfield lead. Then the Hillers took a 9-8 lead, and then Medfield scores a few runs in the top of the 7th, 3 to be exact. And they end up taking the game 11-9. But the good news for the Hillers, they will still get a piece of the TVO Large title. They'll just unfortunately have to share with Westwood. But they are heading to the playoffs, and they have had a tremendous season. So a big congratulations to this Hopkinton Hillers softball team on just an incredible season, as they will fall short here today, and they will wrap up regular season play with a record of 14 wins and 6 losses. Medfield will wrap up this game at 10-9. I believe they still have one more regular season game left, so Medfield falls to 10-9. Hillers go into the playoffs with what should be a pretty good seed, and they will wrap up regular season play at 14 wins and 6 losses. But that is going to do it for our coverage of this wild one here on this Wednesday. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, Medfield gets the win over the Hillers, 11-9. As always, we thank you for watching on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.